Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you head over to twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest, see when we're live, click follow, get that notification, join in the fun. We will see you there.
It is quite pretty, so...
It's a very pretty game.
Alrighty, we are back, and we are still setting up Ishtar, which, I mean, 5 tribes is a very messy game and takes a while to pack away.
That's pretty much what it was.
And set up, because while it is clean up simulator of the board game, this also has a lot of components. So Billy, grab those and put them face down so that you can't see the pattern on them.
Yep.
At random on the board, because that's going to determine how the ordering of the patterns work. Tom, there is a watering can.
Watering can.
The coolest little piece ever, because it's actually just a wooden watering can.
Billy, chucking a watering can all over the place.
Good.
Alright, who's your colours?
How many go on each pile?
Sorry?
How many go on each pile?
All of them go on each pile, but the top ones should be the ones that have the water droplets on the, they'll be the starting ones.
I get what you're saying, but there are symbols that are the exact same as each other, so they're
So you split them evenly between them.
You split them evenly, yeah.
they're odd.
Yeah.
How many do they go on there? System tiles, carpets, jams, watering. Evenly.
True.
6 cup, no. Yep, I don't know. I can't tell you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 7 on each.
Yes.
So even though we randomized it, it's all the same ones next to each other.
Oh, really? That's upsetting.
It's going to make it very interesting. Ba-ba-bam.
So, like,
With the water droplets on top.
the setup page is not in. The setup is not in.
There is a whole setup page.
It's in a separate thing.
Oh, where was it?
Damn.
It's its own
God
setup
damn
page.
it.
It's like you
know,
didn't read
right?
the rulebook.
How
Because I got
annoying.
given that book.
Yeah.
Also, the PDF online
Face up, Billy.
doesn't have
What?
the setup thing.
You're crazy.
Oh, really?
They're not
Yeah,
face up.
really annoying.
Like when you've lied,
So-
they're face down.
All the terrain boards are on the field, so you've
They are
got these
face
like,
down.
hexagonal.
Oh, they
boards
get
on
flipped
them.
face up when they get revealed.
Yes.
Place a random fountain, which we have done. We've got purple, white, red fountains. They also have different values to them when we're playing the game.
So close,
Place a
Billy.
gem, remaining gems next to
You
the
left
play
that one.
area. So any leftover
Over.
gems are just off the board. The bloom tokens, which are these ones that are 2s and 1s, they go into the center.
You're in the center.
They go center of the carpet board.
Okay.
And so does 2 of every colour meeple.
Do we all have our own individual color meeple?
Yes.
We do, yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, is this purple?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Billy had already taken his blue one, so I was like,
I have.
can't find
What a
Billy's.
jerk.
Alrighty.
Doesn't
So
matter.
then we've got
Wait.
trees.
And we got 5 trees
Glorious
flipped over.
trees. Yep, so this is the
Nah,
tree market.
So, you're
So
blue.
my understanding of this game is the aim is to make the most beautiful.
What do you
Must-
do with the spare purples? Was there any spare purple gems?
There was.
where-
All the,
yeah, they're
all the gems go separately, and everyone gets a purple gem.
All the gems go separately. So you mean
Yeah,
don't
so they will
make
be
a pile
in
on
like
the board?
Pile, yes.
Just put them up here away from anyone's
Yeah.
table.
So yeah, the picture I'm getting of this game is you try and make the most beautiful garden that you can. Trees make your garden even more beautiful because shade.
Thematically, you are correct.
Yes.
In actual fact, it's basically a area control tendril growing game.
Okay.
Yep.
I just imagine
It's
Billy
like-
going, actually.
Actually, it's if they had. I need to put one more tree down. Can you move that marker
course I
just a
can.
little bit? It's if they got the rules or the farming rules for Carcassonne and made a game for it. So,
Hey,
Here
Makai's back.
are your
Chat,
trees?
still
Can you
in
see the
chat?
market there, Beck?
What's up, Kai?
Yes, we can.
Because also the trees are really really cool and interesting.
So
I
can I
think all the
just
pieces are very different to like normal meeples you'd find in a game.
so just general like observation. Bruno Cathala seems to love deserts.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. No, I mean, he
Have
made
you
King
pla-
Domino.
Yeah, but
That's not
And
there are
desert.
deserts in that
No, it's
game.
not. Alright,
no, it's
there are
not. It's
deserts
wheat.
in
It's wheat.
Actually,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
desert.
Be a bit annoying.
Yes.
I think what we need to do is we need to move the garden game farm
Mhm.
up, and then move
Everybody
the
makes
market underneath that, just because the market is getting cut off
Yeah,
by.
well, we can move this whole area forward
So
a
we're
little
coming
bit.
up.
It's just by doing that, then you're gonna cut that off.
Yes.
I don't know how to change the zoom on the camera.
You can't.
You can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
That's true.
Is it in the configure video section?
Yeah, so you've always got to do it within that other section.
Alright. We're here.
this
Trees.
Row in.
So you've seen this
row
game a
in.
fair bit, hey?
Oh yeah.
You were saying?
I've watched a bit.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm
Oh,
confident.
Ah,
How we doing?
the most important rule is that your gardens cannot touch other
Well, no,
gardens.
'cause that's
Gotcha.
zoom it out.
Meaning, when you grow out of
Yeah,
one of these
so
little
these
temples,
tiles.
they cannot touch each other.
Well, what I don't understand is why there's one white water fountain and
They are
others
worth
the
particular
colour.
victor points at the end
Yeah,
of the game.
so
So that I was trying to.
I'll get into that as well. But
Okay.
there's different values. So basically, purple is the most common, red second, and then white is the third. And they're worth victory points. So you'll find
I accept.
that in the rulebook, it'll actually state which ones are worth more. So if you have control of the white one, it's worth 8 points.
And to have control, you have to have a garden
Move the garden
next to
even
it,
up a little
not
bit, so it's
a
This one, the carpet.
not a grass, like an
Whatever that
actual growing forest,
Yeah,
the
that's
bush flower patch.
Welcome to setup.
Because you score points on the amount of flowers, right?
Yes,
Several different
if you have a gardener
Amount
in
of
that
flower.
patch.
Yeah, the amount of flower tiles, not the amount of flowers, just to be clear.
No, the amount of actual flowers.
No actual flowers.
Yeah, so each flower on those tiles is
I'm
worth 1.
fairly sure I read the rules. Was
Nope.
like,
Nope.
100% no.
Sorry, yeah, I've watched a couple of videos.
okay, just because it made a very
Score.
specific.
Here's the rules. Score 1 victory point for each visible flower in the flower beds.
Okay, so there's another rule that was specifically about flowers versus flower beds that I'm obviously getting confused with there.
That will be fountains. Your control of the fountain. So
Yeah,
Alright.
so that's flower beds, not flowers. That makes sense.
yes. So we have been tasked by the king to create a garden in the desert. We're playing with all 4 players, so we're playing with all of the tile pieces, and we've got several different fountains on the board. So we've got 3 purple fountains, which are the most common. Then we've got 2 reds and a white. If you control the purple ones at the end of the game, then they're worth 4 victory points just for controlling it. The red one's worth 6 victory points, and the white one is worth 8.
And how do you control
So-
fountains?
To control fountains, when you place your vegetation, you have to have an assistant attached to that fountain. We'll get to that when it happens, so don't stress.
So you control it by having the most vegetation with your assistant on it attached to that fountain.
Yes.
Cool.
And vegetation can't go from one
There will
fountain to
be
another
a
fountain.
few things that are explained.
I
that will-
demand plant-based puns for all of your names.
Oh God. Herb, done.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
No point in combating that. He wins.
Mulberries.
God damn.
That's
We just need to find a flower called Billicent.
No, you can just be Lily.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lily. That
Lily.
works.
All right, Tom.
my
I
God.
got nothing.
You got nothing?
I want to come up with something, but I don't know enough about flowers. I sit in my room looking at a computer screen all day.
Oh. Goddamn, Tom. Why? Why?
Isn't it more like a bushland sort of?
Yeah, more.
More? There you go.
We just got a new follower.
Oh,
Did not
why is
come
this-
through
yeah.
on sound, but
Ah.
that is a Leon Stafford has followed us.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
The sound is
Yeah, the sounds-
on the alert.
I'm going to have a look at it because it was playing up earlier. Like it came through halfway. Anyway, Lachlan, please keep explaining the game. I'll pay attention.
Well, I mean, we're about to start, so I hope.
What do you mean we're about to start? You haven't even explained the game yet.
It's fine. You're gonna have to. I can't explain everything until it happens.
Okay.
It's one of those games where it's like, when it happens, it will happen, and that's the easiest way to explain it. But I can explain the carpet board. So on the carpet board, Sean,
Yes.
on your turn, you're going to take a vegetation tile.
Yep.
So what you see here is
Yep.
where the watering can is, you can take that vegetation tile.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want it, you can pay a gem, because you start with a gem,
Yep.
and you can move it one space.
Yep.
So you can pay any number of gems to have it rotate around the board, and you'll find that on the vegetation tiles you have the flower beds, which are the green. Billy, can you point to a flower bed, please?
Wait, what? Like
So those?
flowers?
Yeah. And they've got flowers on them, and you score flowers at the end of the game. If you have a flower bed, which is a contiguous group of flower beds, and all the flowers on that flower bed are scored. If you have an assistant. To place an assistant on a flower bed, you'll see that some of the flower beds have symbols on them. So the first symbol is the assistant, which means that if you place that on the board, you have to start from a fountain. So you'd have to place it on the board, and it has to meet certain criteria of how you can place it. If it's got the assistant symbol, then you can place your assistant on that piece. You've only got 2 assistants to start off with.
Yep.
You can get more assistants later by using skills. Next, you've got the skill symbol, which is this one
Little
here,
pointy
which looks
one?
like a compass.
Yep.
And basically what that means is you can do anything on your tableau here.
Anything, or does
No,
it let you
there's-
unlock?
There is a
So-
tech tree.
You cut me off.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was just the way you described it. I was like, that's very wrong.
Basically, it
so I'm just going to
starts-
jump in for a second. Our audio, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to be working. So if you donate bits, follow whatever, we do see it. It just doesn't seem to want to work. It's not even our speakers. It's just within OBS at the moment. It's just going, yep, which is
I am
real
paying
weird.
attention, so I will call them out if that
Yes, we do have Beck behind camera now. We've replaced her with Billy.
Bill Sant.
So, if you get
Skills.
a skill, you can do any of these first actions down the bottom, because basically you see this little civilization at the bottom of your tableau, and there's streams going away from it. So basically, you pay 2 gems, and you put them onto a position that you would on any of these first ones. So basically, this first one is you get 2 gems from the supply. So basically, you take 2 gems from your supply, put them on here, and you get 2 gems, because gems have different values for other things. Okay? The next one is you can get yourself a flower bed. I can't remember what those ones in the middle are called.
Yeah.
But those ones there, you have to place on top of a grass, which is the light green spot. So once you've got some stuff, and that's how you can connect flower beds that aren't controlled by anyone.
Yep.
Cool. The next one is getting the 2 of that, because there's 2 different types. There's the single one, or there's the double. This one here is, I think you get to reserve, or you get your next dude.
You get to reserve a tree, and then you get to also either
Yes.
reserve one of your flower patch.
Yes. So take a card from. So this is the market with the trees. You can take one of the trees and put it into your reserve, because normally on your turn you would, if you had the money or the gem to actually get these trees,
Yep.
you would pay the cost at the end as the final action in your round. Get the tree, place it in front of you upside down so no one knows what you've scored. Place the tree on your vegetation or on a grass patch, and that just symbolizes that you've scored a tree. Cool. So they're just extra victory points. Did that make sense?
Yep.
But this ability on your board allows you to reserve one, so you don't have to have the cost for it at that time. So if you see a big, like the 9's the biggest one there, but you don't have the ability to pay for it, you could reserve it, and you get that, and it comes into your tableau area, and then later on you can pay for it just like you would any.
And do
other
these
tree.
all one-time ability?
Some
Yes.
of them.
No, they're all one-time ability, because you put the 2 gems that you paid onto the space.
And
Oh,
that
you mean
says
you can
used
only
it.
use them once?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes.
So
Some of them are permanent.
you reserve it,
effects.
and then you also take one of your assistants off of the board.
Yep.
Cool. Does
Gotcha.
that make sense?
Yep.
The next one along is you take a vegetation tile from any pile. So this one here, you take a vegetation pile from any spot on the board.
Yep.
Over there. So you can go, the watering can's not in the position. I'm going to take it anyway. And I'm pretty sure you go to your reserve, and that's the other way that you get your last assistant.
Yeah.
Cool. Once you've done your 2 gems, you can then do the next one in the top bracket, and these are actually worth victory points
Just
Yeah.
for doing them.
just for doing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one here is worth 2 victory points for each sacred tablet, which are these spots here
Weird looking ones, yep.
Yep.
that your assistant is next to. So if you've got your vegetation on the board and it goes next to a sacred tablet, and you've got a flower bed, and you've got your assistant next to that, then you'll get 2 victory points.
Solid.
Okay.
Cool. That makes sense?
Yep.
The next one is on the things where you've got the assistant symbol. Those assistant symbols now let you do skills as well.
Okay, so it's actually equal both ways. So skills allow you to do systems allow you to do skills.
Yes.
Yep.
Because if you have to have the skills tile to be able to do the skills tree, and assistant to place assistant. But if you've got that, then you can do it either way.
Do either, depending on what gets
The question
placed.
mark is a wild.
It's a wild, yep.
So I guess either of them.
Yep.
Cool. Happy with that. The next one is your gems that you have, because when you place vegetation, you pick up the gems to go into your pool to buy trees or whatever. Basically turns your gems into victory points.
Okay.
So
Are
if
they not
you're-
already?
No.
No.
Interesting.
They're worth nothing unless you have
Other
that
than
skill.
getting that stuff. Yep.
Other than trees, yes. Thirdly, this is final score, 2 victory points for each tree that is adjacent to at least one flower bed that you control.
Mhm.
So if you have a flower bed and you place your tree in between like your flower beds, then you'd get 2 victory points for the tree. So you want to put your trees next to areas that you control. You're not going to put it in someone else's flower bed. That doesn't seem beneficial to you.
Gotcha.
And then the final score is 7 victory points for each unused assistant in front of you. So if you have all of your assistants and you haven't put any on the board,
21
Yeah.
points.
21 points. But that means you'll have no control on the field.
Interesting strategy.
So, with that all said, and I hope you were following, because that was obviously a lot to unload, and it'll be easy to see as we move along.
Yeah.
But Sean,
Yes.
you get to choose a vegetation tile,
Why me?
because you are the first player, because your tableau has the number 1.
Oh.
That's how we decide
Yep.
first player.
Yep, solid.
And it's equal turns, so once we run out of 2 cups are completely empty,
Yep.
we finish off the round.
All right. Cool. So I'm not going to spend my gem to get to the next one. I'm happy to
Isn't
take
you get
this
one move free?
No.
No.
So I'm going to take this one.
It's definitely not. We
We-
triple checked it.
Okay.
Now, I want to get 2 red gems. So it's a
Yep.
good placement here.
Yes, you can put it there. It can't cover up tablets or fountains.
Yep.
So that goes down onto your board. Now you have the choice of putting an assistant on this spot here, and this is a flower bed,
Oh.
but this is its own separate thing.
So is
You
it good to have an
probably wanted-
assistant with near a fountain? Because then I control that
Then
fountain.
you would be technically controlling that fountain.
Yeah,
Yes.
so-
So you could flip it around if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
that was my plan.
Same thing.
Cool. And then I can place an
Yep.
assistant
So
down.
now you want to
Once the
branch
assistant's
off.
down, I can't get him back. Hey.
Cannot get it
Good
back.
old Carkson.
Farmer's rule.
And now, if I want to buy a tree,
Yep.
can I buy a
You
tree?
can. So you choose a vegetation tile, you place your vegetation tile, you collect your gems, special action, which is putting your assistant down, and then you get to plant your tree.
Cool. I'm gonna.
So you can only do one of each action. You can't do it. Put an assistant down and do a skill action in the same turn.
No.
So I'm going to
No.
spend these 2 reds to plant this tree. Nice little blue tree to go with my blue tableau.
Yep. So he actually goes face down because they're going to be end of game scoring.
Okay, so this gave me 5 victory points.
Yes,
Okay.
but we are not meant to see it to keep
Well,
track.
you saw it there.
Well,
so-
yeah,
But now it's
you're
gone.
going to get more trees,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not going to be able to keep track of
Gotcha.
it.
And then I place this down.
Yes, and you can put it on this spot here. It's the only spot you can put it
Has
on.
to go on grass.
Oh, gotcha. And I
to go on
can't
grass.
turn that into a flower bed now, right?
Because there's a tree
Because
there.
there's a tree there.
Ah, I see.
So you don't have to take that tree if you didn't want to.
No, I'm good to take it.
So, is it like Carcassonne where you can end up sharing flower beds with someone, or is
No.
that one of the rules where
So-
you
No.
can't place something down to share with someone
Yeah,
else?
that's a rule we didn't quite explain.
So when you place things down, they have to start from either a fountain,
Yep. Or another
Or-
flower bed.
a flower bed that isn't controlled,
Yeah.
right? So you could put it down that is controlled, but you wouldn't be able to put your assistant on there
Yeah.
because someone's already in there. And fountain gardens cannot touch.
Yeah. You can't
So
connect different fountains
You
together.
cannot connect different fountains to another fountain.
Yep, I'm with all that.
And this gets flipped over now?
No, technically not yet.
So the watering can moves.
Yeah. So these only flip when your watering can moves away from.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then, because that way you know that you've moved it or
Yeah.
not moved it.
That makes sense.
And now Billy gets to take his
And
thing, but he can
I'm,
spend to move it along if he wishes.
Nah, this is a good one.
And how much do you have to spend to move things along?
Just 1 gem per
One
space.
of any kind of gem?
Yep.
One of gems of
any.
no value unless you have the skill.
Okay.
All right.
Other than
I'm
tree value.
gonna take these 3 gems. And we're going to put my piece down there.
You just got wrecked. So now
And then
Billy's
I'm
going to put his assistant there. So at the end of the game, he controls this flower bed, and he's going to get 5 victory points for them.
Oh, I see.
Yep. So yours is worth 1,
Yep.
but you do control the fountain.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
At
that
this stage.
still.
If Billy, for example, started building his over this side, right, another flower bed and put his assistant in it and had more flowers or was a bigger flower bed, then he would take control of the fountain. But you have to have an assistant in it.
I gotcha. No, I see how it
Yep.
works. Yep, yep.
Yep. So
I'm
are
done.
you
Tom.
buying?
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So just to be clear, when I place down a flower bed, so I'm going to most likely be taking this one. This one gets flipped over. I have to place it next to a fountain or an unclaimed flower bed.
Yes. So actually, so you could technically put it next to grass, so vegetation.
Yeah.
You can span off of this, no problem, because flower beds are separated by grass
Yeah.
pieces.
So what I'm asking is, where can I
Yeah,
put this
Doesn't
piece?
mean anything. Okay.
So
It's
from
just
any of the
the
fountains,
first.
Yep.
off of any of the fountains,
Yep.
you can't have your flower bed touch any of the flower beds these guys control.
Yeah.
But you can have the grass span off of them.
Okay. Cool. So, but because there's no real good place for this, and I'm not going to be able to put down an assistant, my best bet is to just try and get some gems because
Yep.
it's going to give me a skill.
Yes.
So it's trying to find somewhere that's going to give me maybe 2 gems. That's
Okay.
next to a
Exactly.
There
Because then
should
you're going to spend
be
those 2 gems.
nearly
to
every
those.
place you could put it.
yeah.
So like
Should-
here,
Yeah, like you can connect grass to fountains. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yep,
sure
sweet.
can.
Okay. And are these little plus tokens there? That's what's giving me the extra assistant.
Yes.
Yes.
So you get to reserve a tree, plus
Yep.
you get your assistant,
Yep.
and you get to reserve a vegetation, and you get your assistant.
Okay, let's go for that then. Let's chuck this one down here.
Yep.
I'm going to take those 2 gems, and I'm going to spend the 2 red gems that I just picked up to grab myself the big 13-point tree, because that's even bigger
Yep.
than the
So
9.1.
put that in front of you.
How did you grab that?
So he
You flip it
reserved
out.
it using this power.
Oh, he reserved it.
I haven't
thought you
paid for it yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then I'm also getting my other assistant, so now I've got 3 assistants available to me. So not like
Now you can. Sorry, I didn't mention about the trees. You can buy any number of trees
Yep.
that you are physically possible of
Okay,
buying.
cool.
But it does not flip until
you paid for it.
yeah. So no.
Ah,
So
okay.
you basically you've got 5 to choose from, and you could choose all 5.
Yep.
You could choose 4, but you don't get more
Okay.
as you buy them.
Yeah,
I see.
Yep.
True.
that makes the sense. Cool. I'm getting it. That's my turn.
Sweet. So move the watering can.
Yep. I would like to grab the rules just to read how moving the water can works, so you can take your turn while I figure that out.
I mean,
It just moves. And
we
you
have told you how.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Can I please have that one? I'll take that.
Oh, you don't want to pay to move it?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go build down this corner here. I think it kind of sucks because I need to like how do I do?
You know, just.
I don't want to build all the way over there
So-
because my arms aren't going to be able to reach. So we're gonna take that gem, and this is a wild, so I can do a skill, or I could place my assistant. Going to. I think I'm going to take myself a tree as well, and I'll take that 11.
Yeah, so that's going to cost you 2 purples and a red when you want to build that.
Yep, and I'll take my assistant as well, please.
You are orange.
Orange.
Have an assistant.
Closest thing to red.
I mean,
Besides the pink.
yeah.
And that, I don't have enough money to buy a tree, so trees will flip, and it's your turn, Sean. So now the watering can's going to move,
I guess I'm on watering can duty.
and can I please have a snake? The important.
No snakes in our gardens.
Hey, come on, man.
It's the desert, of course there's snakes.
Trying to be a
What did you
But-
family
building-
friendly garden.
Building the snakes, building the garden. I give up.
I give up.
So this
Garden of
question
Eden,
mark
snake gets
Yep.
it.
Yes,
means
is
that I
you can
can
do an
either or.
assistant or a skill. Right? So assistants or skills, that's your choice. You do one or the other.
Can you cover sacred tablets?
No.
Didn't think so.
So
So, yeah.
so an assistant, I get to place an assistant out
Yeah.
on that space.
Yeah.
Yep.
or I can use it for a skill. And in order to do a skill, I need to pay 2 of the
Gems.
same gem.
No,
no,
just two any
Or
of gems.
any
Just
2
two
gems
gems.
Yeah.
to do a thing.
It's just because Tom and I have paid 2 of the same gem.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And I can reserve a card.
That's where this skill's useful.
And I can see
because
why
you can trade
reserving is
gems
good
if
because
you
they're
have that one.
Yeah.
big. And I could do that to link things.
Is it all?
It's coming
syncing?
together. It's coming together. So if I do this, I get 2 of any gem. Is that?
Yeah.
So basically, if you put your tile down, right, and you got 2 white gems,
Yeah, but you
you
didn't
put
want
those
2
2 white
whites.
gems, and then you get 2 purple gems. Because if you want to get this one here, which is worth 3 victory points per purple gem, even though they're the most common, your victory points they're
Are
worth
better.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so purple's the most common, then red, then white. But then for the victory point scoring one, the values are
Flipped.
more for the purple.
They're not worth anything.
So I'm gonna
Unless you
take
have that skill.
this,
Should have moved it, man.
and I think
Flip the last one.
a good.
Oh, yeah.
I should have moved it.
Yeah. Would have helped me out.
Oh yeah, would help you out. I'm not giving you that.
Why not, man?
You've got the gems to pay for it. You'll be fine.
I don't know.
So I'm thinking like this.
That's open
would be
information,
good.
Billy.
Is it?
So that's good, because that'll be next to your assistant,
Yeah.
which will help, but you don't need to put an assistant down, so you'll get those 2 gems. Then you can do a skill. That's good.
It's a good move.
It's a good move.
It goes there. So I get these, and then I want
Mhm.
2.
Do you want to reserve a tree? There's a big 11 there.
Is there a big 11?
Yeah, I think 15's the highest, I want to say.
Or
13 or 15 is the
Yeah.
highest.
So reserving a tree allows me to do this thing.
Yeah, which means that means that this would turn into 2 victory points at the end of the game. At the moment, it's only worth what's on that
so
card.
that
It's only worth what's on that card.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've placed it.
So the card, because
The
of
card's
being
got
able to
the
place
victory
that,
point.
that's the victory
Yep,
point.
But
Okay.
if you have that, then it means
The
it'll be
actual
worth
tree
2
there is worth.
because
Yeah.
it's next to your assistant.
The thing to also
Or next to your flower
remember
bed.
is if I do it, it's also worth 2 for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't have
Is
to
it
be
next
your,
to your assistant or next to your flower bed?
Flower
next to your
So
flower
I'm
bed.
Oh.
Sean's just like, it's all coming
But
together.
now I'm
now.
like trying to decide what sort of game I want to play.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
I think
No,
it's
you-
another
you
game of you're making the
can.
best of what you've
No, you
got.
can definitely play a particular game.
It's all good. I'm gonna spend these 2
Yep.
on here
Yep.
to grab myself this one.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Nice.
Yep. So now you have
Thank you, Billy.
4 flower beds, right?
Yep.
Next to the fountain.
Yep.
So
Which I've
someone
got.
would have to span over here.
Yeah, quite a
You
lot.
get quite a bit to take control of
To
the
take
white
control of it.
fountain. Cool. I'm happy with that. All right.
You didn't help me.
I know. I don't want to help.
Just pay the 1 and move forward, Billy.
I'm going
Stop-
to.
Stop complaining.
I wanted him to help me. So I'm gonna pay 1 red, jump this watering can along, and we're gonna take this guy, and we are going to become garden warfare and cut
Dude.
Sean off.
So
Never coming
Oh,
this way.
what a jerk.
So now, this is pretty much dead.
dead space. Yep.
Because
I
you
see.
can't put
because you
like a
can't
2.
touch the 2 together.
Yeah. And also, you wouldn't be able to do it anywhere. You'd only be able to do it with a single one if it was viable. But Billy controls that area.
So with the sacred tablets, is that next to your flower beds or next to your assistant?
I believe it's your flower beds because
Yeah.
that's the ruling of the trees as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna question that when you explained
Yeah.
that.
Sorry.
Because that's what you said. You said it
Yeah,
one way
sorry,
for one. Flower beds.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake.
Flower beds you control. Yeah. All right.
Your assistant freely roams his whole garden, omnipotently.
That makes sense. So your turn's over, Billy. You're not buying anything.
No.
Oh,
This
that's fair.
layout of cups is silly.
It's pretty brutal, but we randomized it. That's just how it is.
Did we randomize it the first time we played?
We should have.
Because we played like they were always like opposite
Yeah.
each
Maybe
other.
Reese like staggered it for our first game. So
Maybe.
then-
Yeah.
I miss
just like
this.
when you play 5 tribes and you go, we can't have that.
Yeah.
Or Catan.
Yeah, Catan's a big one.
All right. Well, I'm taking that one. I'm not going to pay to move forward.
Sweet.
Don't care. It's like I can't place an assistant down on it, so it's not so important for me at the moment. I'm just trying to see what's the best place for me to get gems.
I also think that when we first played it as well, Reese didn't put the
Yeah, he didn't put
The
the water
droplet
things on the top.
top.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that's what they were.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters.
It doesn't really matter, no. But I think it's meant to be that there's like a good even amount of things.
Yeah.
To start with.
There's
yeah.
always like one of each symbol up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
I'm gonna chuck this one down here. Get myself a bit of gem action going.
Incorrect placement.
What do you mean?
Because it would
You
connect
would
a
touch another fountain.
to a fountain.
Even though it's via grass.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Fountains can't touch fountains.
Fountains
like at
can't
all.
touch
Yep.
fountains.
So,
Okay.
so within the same fountain, your grass patch can touch someone else's flower bed,
Yeah.
but fountains can just never
touch other
Yeah,
fountains.
so that
Okay.
grass is only ever going to go so far, and then there's going to be a desert thing,
Yeah.
and then there's going to be. So you cannot connect.
I thought it was only via flower beds.
No.
Yep, because grass
It-
needs
it's-
water
it-
too, Tom.
It's one of those things where it's like it's hard to explain it
Yep.
until it happens.
That makes sense. they can't connect via tiles at all. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. This is what I
Okay.
meant by garden warfare.
Yeah.
So stay away from my
Yeah.
white fountain.
Yeah. Unless you want to go this way.
No.
But you'd want to have a piece that has
Moron's
an
back.
assistant.
Hey,
to be able to
Moron.
put-
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back. Yes, we are playing Ishtar Gardens of Babylon, which is Bruno Cathala's 2019 board game. It doesn't get enough love on the
Can
forums
that
or
go
anywhere
there?
like that, but it is a very pretty game. It gets a lot prettier because you start
Yep.
from a desert
Yeah.
and it turns green, so it is quite nice.
All right. So I
Touch
get.
the green bits together.
Oh, one thing I think I've missed is how do we trigger endgame?
Oh,
Once 2 cups are empty, so
Yeah.
once you've gone through all the vegetation on 2 cups,
Yep.
that's
How
the
does
game.
reserving a tile work? Do I just take that tile?
You take it and you put it in your reserve,
Yeah.
and then on your turn you can either take whatever your watering
Yep.
can's up to, or you can use that one.
That makes sense.
You don't get to use both; you just get to use the one.
That makes the sense. All right. Let's go with.
So on your future choose a vegetation step, you can choose not to move the watering can,
Yeah.
but place the one instead.
Place the one
Because
instead,
Basically,
yeah.
your turn happens, the watering can would move if you're not using that vegetation
Yep.
step. reserved. That's where the whole free one comes into it.
Yep. That makes sense.
Because it's your upkeep, I guess. It's the way
Yeah.
to look at it.
it's kind of like you move the watering can for free, but normally you just have to do that to take your turn.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which I thought was kind of an odd way of saying it. I thought it was going to be like you get one free move, which would be nice. Would have moved a lot faster as well.
It's a little bit of a confusing rule, but
I'm trying to decide because I feel like I'm already behind because I don't have an assistant on the board, but there is still so much of the game to go.
yeah,
Yes, but assistance.
trust me, you don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. So in that case,
Yeah.
I won't try and just like ramroad the no assistant game.
So your assistant. So obviously Sean's assistant is worth 5 points at the moment, which is pretty decent, to be fair. But he's only got one more assistant unless he does his skill.
Yeah.
And you are not going to do all of this skills.
Yes. That's
Just a heads up,
that's
it's
what I'm
not
looking
gonna
at.
happen.
Is like.
You're not going to be able to do this entire area. So
So for now, let's
Hunker
just
down.
trade the 2 white that I
So in
need
order to
because
do
white
this,
are
I
rare.
need to spend 2 gems
gems?
to unlock this ability.
yes. And you can only unlock it now because you've done that once.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
continues
Yeah.
forward.
So I've placed my 2 gems down to cycle them through for 2 white gems, so that I've got those 2 white gems locked in.
Yeah, which would help you build a tree if that's
Yeah.
what you're going for. Got
Yeah.
it. Watering can.
Here you are.
I would gladly take that.
Of course you would.
Except for I can't put an assistant on it. Once
But-
you have placed, like, I can't put an assistant on it because I don't have the power to do so.
Yeah.
But we are.
But you can maybe build towards that later.
Yeah. So that's going to get me 3, which is pretty good.
3 gems, yeah.
3 gems.
And still pretty close to that fountain over there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Is not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
The drawback is Billy.
So then this
what?
progresses. That's your turn?
Yeah, you gotta wait until his turn's over, and
that's
I will
my
move the watering
turn.
can. I'm on watering can duty.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
That's my turn because I can't
Yeah.
afford any of the
it should be
trees.
the person's turn who moves the watering can because they
Yeah.
may not want to.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. But if someone asks me to move the watering can, I'm gonna move it.
Right, can you move it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Right. Well,
That's when you say no.
so I spend that 1 gem.
Gems.
Get you a wild, get you
True.
another assistant on the board.
Could get you an assistant on the board. Could be useful.
Or I get a skill.
It's also true.
Now, a good thing to look at in this game is where your fountains are, where your sacred tablets are, where the gems are as well, because you'll find that like
Oh, where was the thing that gave you points for being next to a sacred tablet?
that
left,
was
this one
the
here.
top left.
Oh, okay.
So you have to swap 2 gems first before you can unlock that one.
Gotcha.
So in theory, right, you can
Spend
pay
two
a
to get
gem, move this forward quicker, grab this bad boy, and
What do you
just
want out
move
of
it around.
I don't trust you.
You know what?
I just want it to move further up.
Meanwhile, that other like carpet tile still has a water droplet piece on it.
Yeah.
No one wants it.
Bad time.
You didn't want it, so
Yeah, that's true. That's me.
how you doing, Sean? Do you need help? Do you need some guidance?
I don't.
I think he just
trying
doesn't know what
see.
to do.
No, I need
Like,
I need a certain thing, but I don't think I can't get it with this tile, and I can't get it with the next tile.
Or
so
the
there's
next.
no point. Oh, I could do it with the
Adam
next
and
one.
Eve,
okay.
Adam and Snake.
So I'm gonna go.
do you need to go straight to get a certain
May I
amount
just
of
have
colored
a-
gems?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Please.
That's why I want you to move it.
yeah, I know. So the question is, so if I get this one,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's any tablet that's directly next to my
No.
tile,
So
or is it
next
any
to
tablet
flower
next to
bed.
my
So
whole
it's
flower bed?
These two right now
Yeah.
will currently count. And then
Any flower
that
beds
one,
you've
for
got.
example.
So
Anyone
That would
Yes,
be
please.
handy.
whatever's there. So what you should do is put that flower bed bit
'Cause your
on that
assistant-
spot there,
Your assistant is tending to that flower bed.
Yeah.
because that's going to continue to be one big flower bed to you and connect you to 3 sacred tablets.
So you're digging this game? Like you read it and you're like, it doesn't look that exciting.
Yeah.
but now
I
you're
wasn't-
like,
I'm like, yeah, I can
It's-
see.
No,
Pockets
Sean.
and
No.
columns.
You
What?
put your the flower part of it there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know that,
No, Sean.
but I'm trying to stop Billy.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna say.
microphone is going on an
I'm
adventure.
probably going to no longer need to ask my question once it's my turn.
I'm probably going to sound like garbage.
I think Sunkist.
That's fucking
Oh, it's
amazing.
You guys need to find it out.
Remember how you love me?
Oh.
Oh! Thank you, man.
Actually, what is left, Bet?
Rockstar, V, or Juice.
Can I have a rockstar?
And I'll take that. Thank you.
Vampire.
Right, sorry, I'm taking a million years.
Put it away safely. You just get up and put it away.
I
Like,
can't put it there, so I got to put it over here. I don't really want to start
could put
anywhere
it
new.
Double white.
Sean
Double
playing
white.
this game.
Where? How? Oh, I suppose I could put it there. Yeah, that's actually really handy.
there's too many options. There's too many choices. There's no good options.
Double white.
Yeah, I see what you mean about
is
circles and
handy.
hexagons, though.
Yeah.
No, that's not
No,
this.
no, we're
Yeah.
talking about
Nah, this game does it acceptably.
Tiramisu are actually like hexagonal pieces. So where these circles are, they're hexagonals,
Yeah.
but you put circles on top of them,
Yeah.
Weird.
which you'll find out
Done.
later today when
When
we're
I'm playing Terra Mystica
You
for
know,
the first
I'm done.
time.
off
Alright.
camera.
Cool. I'm going to have to pay more gems than I want you to do this.
12 hours
Okay. All right. So, Billy, stop taking my job.
I want to move my own watering can.
No.
I'm a big boy.
Best of 3.
All right.
Terramiska. Right.
Yeah,
So I'm going to pay
good game.
1, 2, 3 gems to move the
Dear
watering can.
God.
Holy shit.
Sorry, what happened? What just
He
happened?
just moved 3
Why?
Because I really want this piece.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
because
dude.
he's a terrible human being.
Yeah, he is. I knew it. You know when I said it was a bad time because Billy, and he did it. What a rude dude.
Wow. What a jerk.
He did this to me in my first game as well.
What an absolute jerk move.
Yep, and I'm proud of it. That's my. Oh, I could buy a tree.
I was gonna get this one.
Ooh.
Do it, Billy.
No,
Get
I'm
yourself
not going to buy a tree. I'm good. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Guys, how much do you hate Billy? Because I hate him.
I had him a lot because I wanted one of those straight pieces, but now I can't have it.
Look, it's Plants vs Zombies, but with no zombies and just Billy.
Go, Tom.
All right. So moving the watering can,
Yeah.
and I've got to decide if I risk taking this piece. But like, I don't have any assistance, and someone else can just like snipe it from me
They sure can.
real
I
hard.
can't.
Yeah.
For once, I can't.
That was my problem, you see. I put it down and then Billy just swooped on in. So you have no worries because Billy
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah.
So the only one who's going to be able to do
Waffling
it
can.
will be me
Yeah.
and Sean. And you
Or do I
better
just-
believe your bottom dollar that I want to do it.
Yeah,
Start up.
I was going to say, you better believe I'm going to do it.
This
if I
is actually this isn't a bad move. All right. So okay.
Hello, Dr. Beelzebub.
So
Welcome.
you're going to pay a gem to move it, though.
I'm not. No. Oh, to move that one.
Welcome
To
Yeah.
move the watering
Ishtar.
can, yeah.
Gardens of Babylon.
'Cause, yeah, you can only
Looked
take-
up
yeah.
from the board once to interact with the audience.
I've been talking to the audience. I just haven't
I've
looked
looked
at
up.
them.
You don't understand. it's farmers. The
Yeah, I like-
farmers.
Gotta be going.
Blue for the win.
I really
it-
tried to hammer
Can-
the point that this was plant warfare.
Yeah.
No, is this not Carcassonne Farmers the game?
It pretty much is.
It is because I am now farming this spot over here. I've got my own little corner of the world,
Oh, you wait. I'm coming.
and I've almost.
So you paid your gem to
I paid my gem to move forward. I thought I could get away with it, but I couldn't. So now I can't quite build
So,
this tree,
in terms
but
of-
I'm close.
Amount of points.
Good thing
it
is
goes
no one can
white.
take it away from you. So
Yes, red.
you,
Red.
you will eventually just build it.
Same with. So it's basically the.
No one saw that.
reverse
It's
of
fine.
this. Yes, that's
Just try
how
to
common
drink
they
with
are.
that opening.
Yeah.
No,
Alrighty, guys.
I can't. I got no fingernails, so I can't get under things. I'm just like, yes, use my teeth to open drinks. That's a great
Oh, I
idea.
hate it so
Oh,
much.
no.
It gives me anxiety every time.
Can you please watering can?
Watering can.
I'm gonna take that piece.
You take that piece. Where are you putting it? What are you doing with it? Are you being a jerk or
I
McJerkistan?
don't know, but can I just have it?
4 flowers.
Wow.
Sorry.
4 flowers on
flowers.
one piece. Oh yeah, I didn't even check how many flowers there were.
Wow, that's for you. Sean.
What?
What if I just?
Yeah, so
Hmm.
as a general question, right?
Yes.
Say I somehow got a garden across here against Sean.
Yeah.
Who would then be in control of the temple? Or are you just both?
Whoever had the most far beds.
But no one would. We would be even.
Then
I think because you're tired, you both get it.
Okay, that yeah. It's a thing I considered doing, but there's no gems there, and it's not very helpful to
I
my
know.
cause.
You know when you want gems, but someone's a rude dude over here.
Just put them here, and like move this flower bed up.
What if we do this, right?
yeah, if it's a tie, all players control.
You could.
Flowers.
And we start stealing Billy's area just because
could.
we could.
You definitely could.
Do it.
I did not
Do it.
have plans to
Do it.
expand it though.
Do it.
I want gems.
Do it.
I want
Do it.
gems.
GMs?
Do it.
Hello, my name's Gems.
Do it. Stop being trash. Just
All right,
do it.
guys. I need.
How's everyone's week been? I had a really crazy week, and then my
Put in
Friday,
a
I
place you
just
can
had
get
to.
like 3 gems. There's
I'm
multiple.
trying. All right, 3 gems right here.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, my Friday was I just gave up. I was just like, I can't do anything today. I'm just gonna chill. Like I didn't want to. I wanted to work, but I was just way too tired.
That's
Man.
me all the time, but I have to do that at work.
I'm going to.
Yeah, if you have a real job.
I really want to work, but I'm just going to chill over here and not do anything.
Man.
Yesterday I literally was
Skill.
price checking stuff because I didn't want to talk to people.
I went home from work on Wednesday and I
All right, so
slept
my skill.
13 hours.
I'm
Yep.
going to put my 2 purple gems and get myself
That's a lot of hours.
2 white gems. Please.
Are you sure? Even though you need 2 purple gems for your tree.
That's fine because I'm buying that 11.
That 11. All right, nicely done. I mean, that's 4 gems for an 11 as opposed to 5 gems for that one. That makes sense. Gem me.
And that is a scored thing. And now I need to cry because I need to put this on the map somewhere and I have no control of it. No, Billy, it's not happening.
What about
If
that?
anything, I feel like I want to help Sean.
What?
Yeah, because you wrecked
You just
me.
put it over here when no one has it.
Yeah, but then someone's gonna have it.
Alright, what about
very
here?
Soon. I'm gonna put it next to this one.
God damn you.
No, because if someone connects that, then that would be Sean.
No, they can't.
Damn.
They can't because
They
we connect
can't. Alright,
fountains.
I'm gonna put it there because then no one can have it.
Nice. All right,
Now I want the tree.
Sean, would you like me? Oh, okay, is your turn done?
Yeah.
Would you like me to move the water fountain, Sean?
Yeah, yes,
The,
it
the,
does.
the
I have-
watering can.
It has to move.
All right. Are you going to pay to move it
We have
again?
one in reserve.
Come on. It's a rejected tile. You got to be nice to it.
What do you mean?
No one's wanted it since the start
Billy
of the
really
game.
wants this tile.
Yeah, I know.
No, no one has actually taken that tile since the start of the game.
Just think about what he's gonna do with
Just
that
let-
tile, though.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. Just let me.
He said he was gonna cut you off.
Yeah, I know what he said.
So what you need to do is you need to cut him off by doing it this way instead.
That's the plan.
I don't even have plans to do that. Or I wouldn't have asked the question to like.
Pay
do it.
1 to get
But you
this
don't even
tile.
need to. You could
Sean,
put it here and here and here.
yeah, you pay 1 to get this tile, and you put it there. That means you're guaranteed control of that
Look,
that fountain for the next little while.
I'm
And
gonna
I
be
don't think
real
anyone
here with
can
you.
take it from you.
Either one of those is what I want, so it doesn't really affect me.
I mean, I'm
I
very
just wanna
keen for
skill
Animal
up.
Crossing, but
you?
Nintendo did it dirty and saying that you can only have 1 Animal Crossing island per Switch. So if you have 3 users or 2 users on your Switch, you have to buy 2 copies of the game.
That's
cannot,
fucked up.
cannot share that one copy of the game.
That's
between
fucked up.
users.
That's disgusting.
See, that's never been a problem for me because I've only ever played Animal Crossing on
Well,
my own.
I was
Yeah.
well, mine was going to be, I was going to buy Animal Crossing because I wanted to play it, but then also my sister wanted to play it, and I was just going to be like, well, here's my Switch because she didn't have one, but she went out and bought the Animal Crossing Special Edition one anyway, so
Wait, she bought it or she's obviously pre-ordered it.
she pre-ordered it, so
Ah.
she pre-ordered
I'm
the
not gonna
Special
spend
Edition
it.
Animal Crossing
Yep.
one,
But I'm
which
gonna do
doesn't
this one.
even come with the game. Like, come on, Nintendo, you jerks.
Still- I've still pre-ordered the console.
It's a
because-
console that has the Animal Crossing like art and logo on it for a game that hasn't come out yet, and you don't get the game with that. You have to buy the
They
game
might-
separately.
That was whack. I think PlayStation did that though.
Yeah,
Sean's
I mean,
not talking
if you already
anyway,
have it.
says Nestero.
Hmm?
Sean's not allowed to talk for the next 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. It's
don't
me.
think he was.
I was just making a
Oh.
joke.
I don't know who this
So-
scene guy is. 'Cause that's not how you spell Sean.
I know. I typed his name properly and then went, nah, it's funny to do it this way, seeing as I'm not actually claiming to make
Wait,
him
have
shut
you
up.
had your-
Anyway, Sean, explain what you just did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm joking. It's
Okay, so
me.
he
You
put-
don't
he put
actually
this
have
one
to
here.
be quiet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm hurt and offended that you got my name wrong.
Yes, once again,
He
did
made
it
it
on
on
purpose.
purpose.
I know, but I'm still hurt and offended.
So what did you do?
I just placed this straight tile there.
Yeah.
No one.
That's
Double check that.
Are you going to
Any
do a
other
skill?
plans?
You don't have
Double
the
check
gems to do a skill.
Doesn't
We're
have to
talking
be
about Animal
replaced.
Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, double check that Animal Crossing.
And I don't have enough
thing.
gems and to do a skill, so no, I'm just.
But also
chilling.
how cool.
Some good
Watering
gems.
can.
It was pretty cool.
Also, the assistants are pretty interesting as well. Like, look, how did they cut that out?
Yeah.
His little thing.
They're real well done. Even the player boards we have like little notches in them. It's cool.
Good. All right, you're taking that one.
I have no reason to want the other one.
Yeah, that's fair.
because this gives me both abilities, which I can just do whatever with. Oh, it's so hard not to continue my warfare on people. Like,
I mean, if you do it, you're a
Yes.
rude dude.
see, now my problem here is I don't have a dude I can put down, so I need a skill up.
Yeah.
My garden got no skill.
Oh, Dr. Beelzebub. Really bringing in that Beelzebub name.
Teeny.
Oh, I knew.
No, it's
knew
this
she
card.
would do it.
Oh no! It's like there's many ways to spell my name, but not as many as
Latchlin.
yours. Latchlin.
That's pretty good, Billy.
Billy is
pretty
playing the goddamn flower bed game. Look at that. 1,
That
2,
gets me
3,
three.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points from flowers.
Pretty good.
Don't worry about it. All right, then I'm
Don't
gonna
worry about it.
use the skill to reserve something on the flower board, and will also get me my worker.
Yep. Which one are you taking? Yep.
Damn it, Billy.
That's fine.
Why are you like this?
And so that one flips over now?
No. The watering can will have to skip over it to make it.
Yeah.
So the watering can will go from here to here and make this one flip face up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it will automatically skip.
It'll
That one.
skip and refresh it because otherwise this pile would go down far too quickly.
Because it hasn't been watered. The seeds
That
need
makes sense.
watering, Tom.
Wow.
But you don't have to pay to move it that extra one. The
Yeah,
game is
it'll-
lenient on you.
Yeah. So you don't have to blind fire whatever it is, you just don't get it.
Where's the thing that explains skills? Just because I do want to...
Oh,
Skills. Just one here.
Yep.
What do you
Double
wanna
check
know?
it. Double check that because it doesn't say anything about that on the moving watering can page.
What do you mean? What am I double checking?
What happens when Billy takes that pile?
skills.
No, I just looked at it. It didn't say anything. It says
No, it
empty
just-
piles.
Oh, okay. Place in front of you, reveal the next one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
We played wrong last time.
I
I
was
mean, it makes sense that it wouldn't, though. Cool. Good catch, Tom.
Thank you.
Good catch.
I was gonna give Livy grief for pre-ordering the Animal Crossing Switch, but it's only $4.69 at EB Games, which for a new release Switch, which is normally $4.49, $4.69 is not bad.
It also looks pretty cool.
Oh, I've already pre-ordered it. I'm gonna trade in my old Switch and get a new one.
Just for that. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, Billy had his turn?
Yep, it's my turn.
Tom's having his turn?
Yep. I am going to take that one. 'Cause I don't wanna pay any gems.
No, I said it. Lachlan.
Lachlan.
I'm going to put it right in here. Just get myself all those gems.
The downside of when you put things down, the gems are like, get out of the way.
Is
Really, Sean, you have to turn your phone on silent.
Sean's a busy man.
Classic Sean. All right.
Even on stream, he's got to take phone calls.
That does get me a skill, and I've got some gems if I want to.
This is why I leave my work phone at home.
Let's go. Let's get the tree.
Then they can't get me.
Get the tree one. Let's just play the tree game, and I'll pay my 3 purple and 2 white, and place myself a tree.
I'm interested to see how this works out because I've never seen someone play the tree game.
Oh. So
What? Yeah. All right. So watering can
Watering can.
to a 4 flower bed.
It's pretty good.
pretty
Another
juicy.
4 one
Good.
there as well. There's a lot of 4.
Pretty
But
juicy.
you don't own any flowers.
So there's a
don't-
4 one there, and a 4 one there, and a 4 one there, and a 4 one there.
Yeah, man, how
That's
come you
it.
don't have any flower beds?
Big because I've been doing skills the entire time, not like
Not getting them flower beds.
not getting them flower beds. So I'm gonna take that one,
Yep.
please.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Such a gentleman.
I'll do my best.
Now to decide where I want to put it. How upsetting. How upsetting. There's too many choices.
There are a few places you can get 3 gems, but they help people.
Yeah, Billy's
Oh.
expanded out hella quick.
3, 3, 3,
Hey Billy, why do you have a
3.
blue
3.
assistant?
Because I'm so used to being blue that I took blue instead of yellow.
Classic Billy. He's,
When you have the when you play with certain people and it's just nothing but that same, you're always that one color. Like I'm always red is my go-to, but
That's because you're always the bad guy.
whoa.
just because he's the bad guy doesn't mean he's bad guy. Thanks, Satan.
just while Sean is thinking, I'm assuming
That's me. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
you're thinking.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Yelling at people for analysis paralysis over here.
Mr.
It's
AP.
fine. I had several options I was gonna do, and I was gonna do them.
That helps you.
So
Helps
I'm now
you
going
good.
to. Did I pick up the right colors?
Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't. I wanted the purple. I wanted this one. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Please forgive me.
Mr. takes his back
Please.
seat.
Oh, I
Oh, yeah.
can't.
No, no, you
I
can.
I
'Cause
can.
it's the
It's same one.
Yep.
Sweet. Please forgive me.
That helps
I
me
would
now.
just like to apologize to everyone for that
We don't forgive you.
blatant misuse of the rules.
What
me
a
now.
jerk.
And I'm going to take that 9 tree.
9 tree. There you go.
That was correct. 2 purples, a red, and a white.
And a white. Yep.
Tree
Alright.
City.
Oh, you're going to snipe me, aren't you?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
I'm going to do some things, mate. You wait.
What do you want, Sean?
What do you want? The
I
tree.
feel like I know.
I want
what
it
you're
over
doing
here.
and I don't like it.
You want over there?
Yeah.
You know what,
Whatever
Tom?
you do.
Just for you.
Thanks, man. 2 points for me.
Wow. Alright, so where am I
One
at?
game, one Switch. You can't buy a separate copy of the game and put it on the same Switch. You
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
It
because
is
it's like even if
one
you.
island per Switch.
Because if you can't, yeah, because even if you'd buy 2
So,
games, then it wouldn't
what-
register.
Is
As
that-
2
so-
separate games, yeah.
Is that me? Is that where I'm
No,
Yeah,
you're here.
And basically, they don't have any kind they're working on it now, but they didn't have any kind of backup system in place. So there were
That's-
some people that would spend thousands of hours in the new Leaf, and then when they got a new DS, just move it over to the new one. They don't have that built into this game yet.
That's fucked up, man.
I mean, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna play it. And
Oh,
if,
me too.
oh,
Like, I don't
God.
care about that stuff.
God damn, you know what? Since
I would
Cyberpunk,
start a new town
Alright,
every
you ready
6
for this?
months.
Since-
and
I
it's
Since
feel like I
Cyberpunk
know what
got
you're going to
moved,
do,
I
and I
have more
hate every
time,
little
so
bit of
I'm
it.
Alright,
animate
so
off this
let's
gem.
ignore you guys and let Sean take his turn. You're spending a gem to move that forward.
Yep. And then I'm going to pick this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God he can't do what I think he was
Up
going
there?
to
I'm
do.
going to place it here. Like this.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Billy's just like, oh, thank you. I can't
Do
believe
that.
you were scaring me there for a second.
And then
Put your assistant down.
you're going to put my assist.
Yeah, done goofed. You should have done it here and then been like, take it. Oh, you can't because it's Billy's.
It's Billy's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
But if I do an assistant, I can't do a skill, right?
You can't
You
do
can't do a skill
anyway.
anyway because you didn't have the piece to do it.
That's why I'm happy.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's
shit.
the assistant one. So
That's
you
the
have
assistant
that. You can put
symbol.
an assistant on it. Whereas that's the skill. Whereas if it's a wild, you can do either. Cool. Not cool, apparently.
I feel like he doesn't want to put his assistant
I
there.
don't, because I don't want you to snipe it. What have you got here?
What do you mean snipe it? You've got your...
He's going to snipe this. I don't want that sniped.
Well, no, because if you put your garden bed there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he has to.
Doesn't matter, I can
paste,
still snap it.
has
Yeah.
To, How are you gonna snipe it?
There's so many ways.
Oh, unless you get like one thing
Yeah.
to put that one there. Gotcha.
He's
There's a
got
lot of
that next
ways.
to do it.
I've got this piece to do it. I could take the next piece and use the skill to do it.
Whatever.
That's rough, dude.
Yep, you're down. All right.
I
Doing
was-
anything else, Sean?
I couldn't
Oh,
get to
it's
you.
a
I was really
Another
hoping
tree
you
there.
didn't put your dude down, and I was gonna use a piece to go there, and then double piece there, and
Yeah.
be like,
Take it
All
off.
right, Billy.
everything has been snapped.
What are your options? What do you
Putting
think?
down my reserve tile, so you should
Yep.
not have moved the watering can.
That's fair.
Mr. Tom. And we'll put my piece along here.
No way, didn't see that happening.
Crazy.
It's like he had it all planned out, and we just talked about it for the last 10 minutes.
All right, that's your whole turn.
That's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot
Sweet.
of points for the flower game.
Sure is.
Tom, what
Right.
do you got?
I got no gems, so I have to take this one, and now let's figure out the best place for it for me.
So, what do you guys think of this game?
It's pretty good
Not
so
bad.
far.
Not bad.
I'm like trying to figure out.
Man,
I
I
get
like this
points.
game.
So,
Yeah,
Man,
none of
I like this game.
it doesn't surprise me at all, Billy.
is that because you can just ruin people's day?
Yes. The first time we played it, I was like, this was amazing, but it was also the first time playing, so I was like,
You have to give it a little bit of a.
yeah, but no, this game's great. I'm buying it. How many expansions does it got?
None.
Damn it.
Those will probably go up on Instagram at some point. So I'm gonna get that piece. So what am I doing with that?
How you
piece?
doing?
I'm doing okay. Can you have two assistants? You can't have two assistants in the same
Nope.
fountain, can't you?
No.
Silly, they're gonna play with each other.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you can have them found like they're flowers.
Sorry, the same flower bed. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you cannot. No, you cannot, Tom.
that's okay. All right,
That's
I'm just gonna
illegal.
do this and just take bulk gems.
Bulk gem.
And
Your gems are truly amazing.
truly outrageous.
Get damn
Truly
upgrade, Fiona.
I'm not even gonna get them
Outrageous.
upgrades. Do I want to put an assistant down there and then just try and build into that later, or can you put an assistant down when he's not attached to a fountain at all?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna chuck my assistant there,
Yep. It's
just
a
for
flower
the hell of it. At the very least, that's 1 point.
Yep. Fair enough.
But for now, I'm spending a white and a purple. I'm grabbing myself this cute little 5-point tree here.
Tree game.
Tree game.
So,
At the
This
moment, it's
game
not connected to
be
me.
better
Just
than
making sure
Five
you knew that.
Tribes.
Yeah. Nah, 5 drive's still better.
nah.
Tough. Let me finish the game.
Yeah. All right, that's my whole turn. Ooh,
Okay.
biggin.
Cool. Flower.
Biggin.
Flower bed.
12-point tree there.
Oh, damn, that's biggin. That is a biggin. Okay, can I please have that flower bed?
This one here.
Yeah, that one there.
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Well, that vegetation tile. Sorry. To be correct.
To be sure.
To be frank.
To be frank.
I don't want to be frank.
Frankly, my dear. I'm just gonna go here.
Bulk gems. Bulk gems.
Bulk gems. Grab them gems. Gonna grab them gems. Gonna chuck it there.
Did a grab bag.
Cool. I have 3. And
You want to buy a tree?
cannot afford any of the trees. I don't have the right gem combination.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. Cool.
Cool.
My turn, eh?
Yep.
Would you like me to move you forward, Sean? That might make your decision a bit easier.
All right.
Savage.
Right.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da.
I can't
Yeah,
go
2
like
more
that.
left there.
Can't go like. I can go like that.
You got a lot of choices, Sean.
Bullets, man. Just remember, fountains are worth something at the end of the game.
Yeah, who's controlling that fountain over there?
He
Billy.
controls that one.
Is he? His flower bed's not connected to the fountain.
Yeah, it's not me.
Which one?
His yellow one. He's
What?
got a bit. No,
Is
his.
this one?
He's talking about
Oh.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean controls that
Yeah.
one.
I was wondering, I was like, is it close? No, Billy's got a lot of flowers over there, but he's not controlling the flower bed.
Yum.
It's my turn.
That's your whole turn.
I don't need to.
All right, Billison.
Move.
Bitch.
Oh, that's a pretty good tile.
Those ones are getting real low as well.
That's a very good tile.
It's a real good tile.
I'm a fan of that tile.
It's hard to see the height of the tiles and the
Well, this
top
one's
down.
got 2 things left.
yeah.
This one's got 3, this one's got 3, and these ones, 3, 3, and like 5.
No, is that 4 on that one that you said had 3?
I can't count.
Yeah, 4 on that one. And 4 on that one.
Oh, this one's also 4.
Yeah. You said 3, and I was like, it doesn't look like 3.
It doesn't look like 3 at all.
So, who just went?
Me, and now it's
It's my turn.
Billy's turn. He's trying to decide if he
Oh.
wants to take that.
A lot of vegetation over here. A lot of gardens.
It's a beautiful looking garden.
I'm gonna take this tile.
How you doing, Sean? It's a thinking game.
Sure is.
It's the thing, just that little unknown of not knowing which tiles are going to come out and being able to plan that far ahead.
Yeah. And also, like, the placement rules as well.
Yeah.
Which are quite restricting.
Oh, look at Billy taking some more shit.
I can't not do it. I can't not do it.
That's good. That's good.
That's my turn.
All right.
Watering can.
Watering can. Flip over that one, Billy. Just for
No.
what it's worth. Oof,
For what
look
it's
at that boy. All right. I could get that and get some skills, but I don't have the gems for skills. So I'm just going to take this and chuck in... What was that?
That is
That's
a tree
7
game
points.
and a half if I ever saw Tom playing the tree game.
Yep. That one's worth 7 points. That one's worth 7 points. Do I go for bigger trees or do I go for more trees?
I
Let's
think
just go for more
is better
trees.
for you.
Yep. So just going to chuck this one in here.
Does it turn any of your low-scoring trees into a, like,
More. Of
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will pay one of each kind of gem
Yeah.
to buy a tree.
Yep. You put the red one in the white gem section.
Yeah, they were all mixed up always. Look at this white one over here. That wasn't me.
That,
And that one's going there.
Cool.
okay. You need to put flower beds next to
Yeah, I
that,
do.
because they are not scoring
Otherwise,
you
it's
anything.
I mean, they're scoring me this, but
Yeah.
cool. That's my turn.
Flower bed me. Give me that tile, please. Give me that vegetation tile.
No.
That's a 3. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do with this 3. Is there anything good? No, there's no spots on the board that give you like 3 unless they're in a line, is there? Yeah, no.
No, there were a few, but they're gone.
What if I just did this, right? Hear me out.
Hear you out.
Hear me out. I can't because that's coming from that fountain, that's coming from that fountain.
What were you thinking that you can't do?
No, it would have connected fountains. Disregard.
Yeah, but I'm saying explain it for our viewers.
Disregard.
You can't just hide things in your own thing when you're
Disregard.
teaching people how to play, Lachlan.
Hey man, you did that a lot in 5 traps.
I was trying not to. I was literally like, I'm assassinating things the whole time. I made my intentions clear.
Alrighty. No, I don't want to put it that way because if I put it that way, let's put it here. These 2 red ones are going to be mine.
That's a play. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah.
But you got yourself 2 gems to get yourself a skill with.
2 skills. So I'm going to reserve myself a curvy boy with the wild.
This one?
Please.
Yep. You're back.
And I'm going to get my assistant. Please.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're gonna try play the no assistant game, aren't you?
Oh, maybe. I mean, just maybe.
Just possibly.
Just very possible.
It's possible.
If you didn't notice it already,
Why not, man? You
I,
could have put him right there.
I might have no assistants on the board. So
Yeah, but if
Alright.
you put your assistant there, he was already worth 7 points.
I couldn't put him there because it's a
There's no
skill.
assistant point.
It's a, it's,
Ah,
it's a
yeah.
skill one, not a thing.
Yeah.
Shawnee boy, moving forward.
Yep.
Would you like this piece?
Yes, please.
There you go. Just get yourself some gems. Yeah, you're always trying to maximize like getting gems,
We
but
need
also
another
pulling
tree on
things
the
off.
board as
We
well.
do need another tree on the board.
That was
Look at that.
pretty rude.
3 red
I
and a
could have
white.
bought that one. No, I couldn't.
No, you couldn't have.
Alright, was that your whole turn?
Yep. But how impressed would you have been?
Watering can!
Yep. And you pay in to move forward, Billy.
Oh, probably.
Is it like
I'm gonna pay
drawing,
2
or is
gems.
that
Yep.
like bamboo? garden?
Bamboo is hard to grow
Yeah.
and keep alive.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it grew really like I thought because they grow really fast they were easy, but no.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Beelzebub's Demi.
Ah, that explains everything. Explains everything. You managed to kill an Australian native. They're hard to kill,
Yeah,
and you did it.
I know.
What did you kill?
An
It was
Australian.
it was an Australian climbing
It's not
ivy or
worth
something.
my
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I had it and it was growing and then it just kind of stopped. But I think the problem was I might have. No, because I think it dried out. I think it was just in too hot a place.
Australian natives are so easy. You just go in the ground,
Yeah.
and then it just does its thing, and it just is. It
Like,
just lives.
It
was
just chills.
in the ground and it was doing its thing, and then my dogs were like, "This is a really good place for me to bury my bones."
Ah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And then we moved it, and it was still doing fine. And then it just died, and I was like, "Fuck." I was very
Alright.
annoyed. I tried to maintain that it was going to come back. Kept
Oh
watering
no, Billy's sniping.
He doesn't have the
No
assistance.
though.
That's fine. I'm getting a skill.
Yeah.
I'm reserving that tree.
Nicely done. Nicely
Now,
done.
Tom,
And then I'm getting my.
if you want to put
Okay.
those twos.
Oh,
and
what were you saying about
what
50?
the heck? Dude, is that foil?
That's a foil tree.
Holy
Can I please see that?
That is beautiful.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a foil.
17 point costs you a bunch of white.
That's a goddamn
Hey, Lockie, how many
Shiny.
white have you got there?
I have 3.
Is there any way you can get 2 white?
Just some of that shimmer. Oh,
Goddamn.
yeah, that's the good stuff.
That's the good shit.
Alrighty,
right there.
guys.
Guys, did we just open a magic pack?
Can we just tree that, please?
Yes, you can.
I can't believe there's not a foil miniature tree. I would have made this beautiful.
Like a
Now
golden
these
tree.
ones have to go on top of grass, don't
Yep.
They
they?
have to go on grass. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And I can't connect these two because there will be different fountains.
Correct them on the.
But I have to take this piece.
Because you got no gems to pay.
Got no gems to move forward.
Rough. Were you meant to reveal this?
Yes, I was. Right. In that case, there's nothing that's going to let me move things.
This is hard. We're running out of space on this board.
Yeah. There's also no more like especially good pieces for me.
Where's the watering can? Oh yeah. That's unfortunate.
You could that gets you gems if you're after
Yeah.
gems. That's like one of the best places for you.
Yeah, who took that one piece? Lockie took the piece that I really needed.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Have you picked a piece, Tom?
He has. He had no gems.
Do I have to place this straight away?
Yes. Immediately.
Immediately.
I can see clearly now that there's no way that garden is happening. It's rough.
It's possible, it's just incredibly unlikely.
Yeah. Well, friggin' red dude's on some garden space.
Yeah. So I really just need gems, is what I'm looking at here. Is I need a couple of gems to be able to take.
Do something.
Yeah, do something.
I want jams.
All right, let's just take these ones.
My name's James. Alrighty. Sounds good.
You want to move?
Let me just double check that there's nothing that I can reserve that's really going to help me.
Now, for my turn, we don't move the watering can because I have one in reserve,
Yeah.
so I can play that one.
Look, here's the thing. I really need a piece that goes there.
I know.
Oh, no, not really, because...
That's why I took this place from you. Because
Yeah.
it was a secondary place you could use.
If I take...
To be fair, one of your best
This-
bets might be putting one of these
Yep.
across here.
That
so
that
you
is
have
exactly
more
what I'm
options
looking at.
later
I
on.
am paying the... see, that's not going to get me gems.
Playing the piper.
Problem is that someone can snipe you.
Yeah. Snipe me where, though?
if you put that there and
Yeah.
stuff.
My worry is it's going to get around to this point and that's going to end the game.
It will.
Yep.
This is going to be one of the last rounds.
Yeah. And I'm not going to get the gems to pay this bit.
This is tough, guys.
It's
this
very
is tough.
tough.
Yep.
Do I have any kind of idea of scores or points at the moment,
Nope.
or is it all?
This game is hard to realize who's doing well in.
It's the same with 5 tribes. Because it's all done on the pad at the end of the game, it's really hard to go, yeah, this person is just doing the best.
Yeah.
Like, Tom's got 2 trees down, I've got 2 trees down. I've got no assistance on the board, though.
Tom's got
so
3 trees down.
Tom's got 3 trees down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tom's
Alright,
got
well,
4 trees down.
that's upsetting.
Yeah.
That tree's a 5 now instead of a thing, which is pretty good. Alright,
Yeah.
tree.
Moving along, or you do not wish to?
I'll use my reserved one.
Yep. Oh, that's real rough. Yeah, I should have been placing those ones over there. But
Yeah. When you did it, I was like, dumb.
yeah, that's all
I'm
right.
gonna take these 2.
I knew there was a piece coming, but then Lockie say reserve that piece, and I was like, well, cool.
Skill.
Yeah. That's the reserving is so strong in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do?
I just did a skill, and
What place did you place? Sorry.
I placed it here,
Ah. Okay. Gotcha.
and so then I couldn't do the. Well, I could put an assistant down, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I've got my 4 assistants, but I just unlocked the 7 points per assistant.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Nailed it.
My turn.
Yeah, man.
I guess move the thing.
Move the can.
I'm nervous, but oh yes, I will definitely get another turn because it's a round.
Yeah. You definitely.
Yeah.
Everyone gets equal number of turns, which is nice. It's nice to see games that do that instead of just
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
Because it's like you've got so much more you can do, but if it's a game where it's like it's a race to the finish,
I think it depends on how games do the start of the game because some games make it balanced so
yeah.
that everyone's first turn is even.
Yeah.
yeah,
So then you need to have it end when that person has met the
yeah,
end. But this game, you don't get any benefit from being last. It's actually worse for you in a
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
So horrible seeing all those gems locked off
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you can't get to.
Not without like helping other people dramatically.
Yeah,
as well.
or they're just you can't connect different fountains together.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're at the that's where not connecting fountains is really hard, and this game obviously has gotten to the point where it's like
It's a really interesting way of balancing things.
Yeah, so like the first time I played this game with Reese, and he explained
Oh, we-
that you cannot connect fountains. So the first thing I did was find the middle fountain, and I was just like, across the whole board.
Such a jerk move. I love it.
It was pretty rough. Man, I didn't realize we were on Sean's turn still.
Yeah, it's Sean.
That's
That's some points though.
what
12
tree you're trying to
points.
build there, man.
12.
No, he's not.
12
He's
points.
collecting gems.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. You
Smart
don't
move.
you don't do everything on the board.
Yeah.
You just don't do it.
All right, let's move this watering can.
So anxious.
I don't.
What happens if you can't place something? I mean, there's always going to be a place that you can. You just don't want to.
If you
I
can't
reckon
place it, I'm not too
You're
sure.
just placing that on a flower bed that you've got to try and get extra points.
Well, I'm straight up paying to move it, so
Really? Okay.
because I don't have no. Let's just go with no.
That's surprising.
That pile there is a dud pile. That's what we're going with here.
I just thought you would have chucked it up there and put it on extra flower beds for you.
I thought about it, but it is not the optimal move for
Okay.
me. I'm just gonna decide what.
So Billy
is.
has.
Billy's got bulk flower
Billy's
beds.
doing his thing, right? So Billy is sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's some good quiet counting. there.
28 flowers.
Do you remember how much fountains are worth at the end of the game?
Yes. 8, 6, 4.
Okay. What about this one? Oh, 6.
6.
This one's also worth 4, Billy.
Shut up.
we played and Reese didn't
Man,
tell us that
it's rough.
fountains were worth anything at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And so we went the whole game. He was like, oh yeah, I get this many points. I'm like, what do you mean you get that many
What?
points? What do you mean? He's like,
Classic Reese.
Alright. I don't think I can take much off of people. I can't jump in on this fountain no matter where I go
No.
because I join things, and if I join there,
You just give me
that's
points.
just
I mean, I'll take it. But
helping Tom much.
this is a dangerous game.
I mean, you literally just put it there. Is that one that can put a person down or a skill?
Yeah, it is.
person.
And then
You-
I would get the fountain.
You get the fountain.
plus the 3 points.
Yeah.
I'm at that point where I've got my move lined up, ready to go, but I'm anxious because Billy has to take his turn and Tom has to take his turn.
Yeah.
And I am just waiting, just patiently doing this.
Yeah.
Are you doing that, Sean?
No, I'm just.
How's
I
your
can't
5
even
minutes going?
figure out what
Tom's
I'm
doing?
Like, oh, well, I don't know where the watering
Tom's
can's gonna
got
land.
Tom's got trees.
Right
It's
there.
not gonna land for what I want to do. So. That's
Can you put that up there where that red and purple gem is?
This one?
Yep.
So this here.
Alrighty. So I am not going to get another turn.
Like this, or no, that's the only way.
Yeah.
Unless you,
And then just
unless
chuck,
you guys skip stuff like
chuck
this.
my dude on it. And
bad.
then pay in a red and a purple
You might
for
not
another
be getting
tree.
another turn.
Cool. How much was that worth?
No, everybody gets the same.
How much is what worth?
That
Yeah.
tree.
4
You
points.
might not get another turn.
But then obviously
Takes
So
becomes
that's 6.
6 points.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. All right, watering can.
Oh yeah, true.
Are you ending the game?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take that piece, yes.
Yeah. So that's the end of the game then.
That's it.
So, I'm going to place this piece
It's rough.
here.
Doesn't it have to connect to a fountain or?
It
It
is.
is connected.
Oh,
to
it's
a
going it that
fountain.
way. Sorry, I thought you were getting the other red
Yep.
gem there.
And, hear me out. 6. Not
No
worth
point.
my assistant. But I will buy that foiled
Yeah.
for 5.
Was that a purple and a red gem that I just didn't see up there? Is that one?
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, I
There was
couldn't have connected the flower beds properly
So
and
you're
gotten
plant
both.
I will plant it here.
And
That's fair.
Alrighty. That is going to be the end of the game, unfortunately, Sean. It's like you went first, and so everyone gets to finish the round, but then it finished perfectly on the last
person.
point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a score pad?
There's a score pad.
There is.
I have. Oh, here's the
You
pen
lost
right
your
now.
pen.
No, I got it.
Good job, buddy.
So, the first game that we ever played, I finished on 68, Billy finished on 72, and Reese finished on 62.
That's pretty good.
Close.
So, pretty close. So, Sean. Tom.
He spelled his name wrong.
And Lachlan.
All right.
Okay. So, first of all is cards. So, Sean,
5 pointeroos.
5 pointeroos. Billy,
0.
0.
I
you
didn't
not-
build it.
You didn't build it, it was reserved.
I
Tom.
did not grow it.
32.
32. Huge. So, I've got 37.
27, yeah.
Damn, you got the big expensive ones, so
Because
didn't
I
you?
got, well, I got a
Yeah.
9, 11, and I got the 17
Yeah.
right at the end, which was good because I was anxious. I was like, there's that over there,
Yeah.
and there's this one white over here. Couldn't get this one because it would connect to fountains.
Yeah.
Couldn't get that one because it would connect. Couldn't get that one.
Yeah,
so I was
nice.
just like,
I was
I probably could've got this
so
one.
close to going over there as well, but I didn't realize that would ruin you in any way.
flowers.
Right. So
All right, there's gonna be a lot of
do
counting.
me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flowers.
10 flowers.
Yep.
That's all your assistants.
Yep.
Sean, 10 flowers. Billy, I think
Alrighty.
the last time I checked was
Let's-
28. Was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
29, 30, 31.
31. So Tom got 32 with his trees alone, and Billy got 31 with his flowers.
Yeah.
Tom, how many flowers?
Flowers.
do you have?
1,
Yep,
2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Not bad, not bad. 0.
If I manage to connect any of those,
0 flowers for
but
me over here.
28 for not doing so.
Fountains. Let's go with purple first. So,
Billy gets
Billy
12
controls
points.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Billy controls all 3 purples.
All three
three
bubbles.
So 12 points.
Yep.
I get 8 because I control the white one.
Control the white one. That's it. Yep.
Yep. And I control the red one for 6.
And the red one.
The other red one isn't connected to any flower beds.
It is not.
I was hoping I could get that up there, but I needed the gems to get the...
0. Skills. Alright, so look at your board.
Yep.
And the top row, which gives you points for your skills. Sean, he gets to turn his gems. All the purples are worth 3 points, the reds are worth 2 points. So that's
18,
going to be
yeah.
a nice
Yep, 18 points.
18 points. Billy?
0.
no. Tom?
8.
No bueno.
8
Almost 12, but just 8.
from your trees?
Yep.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4.
nice. Not bad. Like,
Yeah.
to be fair, like, after, because the trees were good, you had
Yeah.
the trees and you had the tree placement.
Yeah.
And I had 4, which is 28 points for
Yeah.
my 7 each. Alrighty.
Do a bit of quick maths. So Lockie's on
Quick math.
65, I believe.
Alright, breaking everything.
37 plus 28 is 65.
65, yes.
I'm on 40,
37.
50, 51. So 32 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5 is 51. Billy is on
52.
52. Damn. No, 42.
43.
43.
43.
And then
Oh,
me,
yeah.
5, 10, 8.
That field went upside down.
41.
41.
Damn it.
Ran away with it in the end there.
I did not play
That-
the flower game, but there was a couple of times where I wanted to get this flower bed because it was going to be worth more points than my one assistant.
It was just,
Yeah.
honestly, what won it for you? That one big
17.
tree that came out and you just had the gems
Yeah.
for it.
So, for the audience, it went 41 with me in 4th place, 43 for Billy in 3rd
Close,
place,
2 points in it.
51 for Tom in 2nd place, and 65 for Lachlan in 1st place.
I feel pretty good about that. Like the fact that, yeah, like Lockie played well. He had his plan, but he only pulled it off because the one tree
All
came
of
out.
these gems
Yeah.
that are unobtainable is the saddest
It's so
thing.
horrifying.
It really is.
Because
I
Wanna
was
just put
looking
it
at
up
this.
now?
So, like, all through here, that you just, because you can't join the 2 different gardens together because
Yeah.
of the different fountains.
Yep.
So they just get left in the no man's land.
I dig that game. Like,
Yep.
I need to play it again
K. Collins coming in.
to see
Ooh.
how many different kind of how many different strategies work better. Like,
So without my 17 points,
yeah,
I would have finished on 48.
yeah,
So I would have come second
Yeah.
behind Tom.
Yeah.
So that tree would have done it for me, but I would have gunned for like
Exactly.
this one or try to pick up something smaller because I needed it. So real close.
yeah.
Well,
So-
Real close.
strategy aside, where does it go on the board?
That's the big
that
question. I almost don't want to answer that question yet and play it again later today.
Have,
I mean, I've already played. Billy and I have played it twice now.
Yeah.
oh,
So-
right.
I
So,
should go like this.
Ah,
You
well,
see
It was a pretty good night, Dr.
I'm
Collins.
going to just
probably-
move it down
just
to
played-
the top down. We can see fluttering souls at the top of the
Yeah,
page, so
sweet.
Probably move it down.
Except for,
Better?
it's the morning. It's like, don't even know what time it is.
Up a little bit.
Up.
It's the afternoon now.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I've got my choice as to where I think it should go.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know where I want it.
Where do you think it goes, Billy?
I think it's above Clask, but not better than June or Scythe.
I don't think it's that
Whoa.
good.
Nope.
No.
Nah.
We'll show
My-
it's working.
Better
Okay.
than Clask, better than Fluttering Souls, and better than Ticket to Ride, in my opinion.
Okay. All
I
right.
would put some of these other ones higher, so that's why
Okay.
Yeah.
it's hard.
All right. So Billy wants to put it here. Tom, where would you put
My only problem is I haven't played Chocobo Party Up.
it? Uh-huh.
So I basically put this as I don't think it's better than Five Tribes or Quacks. And I've made my opinions on Robo Rally pretty clear. So it's somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put it. Because you haven't played Chocobo.
Above or below Chocobo, but that's depending on other people's opinions.
Yeah,
because I
Chocobo-
haven't played Chocobo.
Chocobo is only, like, it's a 4-player game as well,
Yep.
but it's
Very simple, very
light-hearted,
Yeah.
whereas this one, obviously, there's a bit more strategy,
Yeah.
which I think that the replay value
yes.
is definitely there.
That
Is
would
there
make
much
sense.
strategy involved in Ishtar, or is it a little bit like Five Tribes, where it's
Well,
like if it's
there's a lot
there,
of
it's there?
there's a lot of cutting people off, but you're still doing a lot of your own thing.
You liking it?
It's
Good. Wait for the wrap up at the end of the year.
Yeah, at the end of the year, we are going to go through this list again and do, because this way we can track all the games that we have played this year, and we have put them into a rough positioning depending on who was there at the time that we placed it onto the whiteboard, similar to the Top Gear whiteboard, really. And then we're going to reorder them at the end of the year once we reevaluate. with
Discuss if we
everyone.
need to reorder them.
Yes.
Which will definitely happen.
It'll happen, but
So hang on. So
What do you
let
think?
your thought be the last one.
Yeah.
So we've already had Billy's, had Tom's. I'm in greens with Tom. I think it's somewhere here. I don't think it's better than Five Tribes. I enjoy Five Tribes more.
I think
But is that
there's just
because you've
and I
played
think-
Five Tribes more
No,
and you know
I
how
think
to play it?
this.
Five Tribes is more complicated.
yeah,
so-
but Five Tribes is more complicated, and because of that, there's more strategy. But Five Tribes doesn't get muddied down.
Yeah.
Well, I feel there was a little bit too much downtime simply because your choices were getting too restricted because
could
there
pay
wasn't.
gems.
Yeah, no, I get
you
that.
can.
100%. I agree. But it's just like there just isn't. Because there's not as many options, it's a little bit slower. But that's fine. That's just what this game is. I'm not saying that's a
Yeah.
problem with the game. I'm just saying, to
Yeah.
me, that makes Five Tribes a better game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
So I haven't played Chocobo.
It's
Anyway,
it's better than Chocobo. I
It
think
is.
Me and Lachlan
And
can confirm
yeah,
I have.
that.
I would say I have more fun with Robo Rally, and
Yeah.
I enjoy Robo Rally more. I think it's
you
slightly
know
better
this?
game.
You've
than
only
this.
played the first edition of Robo Rally, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You've only played it once.
No, I've played a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna put it right in here for me. So in between
Yeah.
Robo Rally and Chocobo. But what do you think, Lachlan?
I agree that Five Tribes is better
Yeah.
So do
than
I.
Istanbul. Not Istanbul.
Ishtar.
Ishtar, sorry. It's not better than Istanbul. Let's get that straight. But we haven't played that yet. So, I would have to say that I would say that Robo Rally is better than this.
Okay.
And I would say it's above
I think, yeah, that's three of us all coming to the same
Yeah.
decision then, and as much
Like,
as Billy
I get-
disagrees.
I get-
I
Billy
simply
plays-
disagree with where Five Tribes is also. I think
Yep.
both games should be above Fluttering Souls.
So you think Five Tribes should be higher as well?
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely, right?
Here's the
Like,
thing.
I agree that Five Tribes is a bit better than this.
It's hard because I
But-
feel like Ticket to Ride, Quacks, and Five Tribes are like so close in my books
Yeah.
that it's like if you pulled out all three, I'd be like, it depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
It's not I'm definitely going to
I-
pick Quacks over Five.
I
or
picked Five
over-
Tribes over. I picked Quacks over Five Tribes because I think Quacks is just a little bit of a tighter game. There's still as many options, but because the gameplay of it is so quick and every choice you make matters only to you, it just feels a bit tighter and a bit better.
Yeah.
It's comparing apples and oranges. That's just my preference of game. But I love Five Tribes.
Man, I really love Days of Wonder. Everything but Five Tribes is in my top 10, probably top 5, and would have played it a lot.
Yeah.
So, have you played
No,
Ishtar
I'm
yet,
saying
though?
every
Ishtar
Days
is
of
not
Wonder,
Days of Wonder, is
but
it?
Yeah.
Five Tribes is in my top 10.
Is it?
Yeah, Ishtar is not Days of Wonder, by the way.
Yeah, Ishtar's a different publisher.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Same designer, different publisher.
But have you played Ishtar yet? 2019, so it is quite new,
Pretty fresh.
pretty fresh.
It's
But I
pretty
like
good.
it. I really enjoy the art for this game.
It's
Like,
crazy how much
when I
like that blocks off the table.
when I first played it, I was like, this game is ugly. But when you finish it and you've got all your grass,
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful.
you've got all your garden. These like trees I have never seen in a game before, and they are really high detail
Well,
for wooden
seeing-
pieces.
Yeah.
Seeing as the whole
Do you
point of the
want to
game
slide
is to
them
make.
flat on the board for me because we've only ever really seen
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
top down. Hang on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
seeing-
a
Flat on the board.
foil 17.
Yeah. Seeing as the whole point of the game is to make something ugly more beautiful.
And that's the
Like-
premise of the game as well.
Yeah.
That's really cool about it,
Like-
and
You can take
they
it down.
they
And,
pulled
like,
it off
even
really well.
these tokens are really nice.
But you know how you said at the start,
So all pretty
you
good.
kind of have to make the best of everything.
Yeah.
You can't do one thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I said, I'm definitely doing one
Yeah.
thing. And
I think
did.
it was more you can't lock yourself into one thing
You
because you
can't,
don't know
no.
what other people are going to do.
100%.
I think the first 2 or 3 turns are just seeing what you can pick up and what's going to work out.
Yeah.
I was getting nervous with playing the no assistance
Yeah.
because that's pretty risky in my opinion.
I
But that's
considered
like one
it.
of-
It's
for
like if I
me-
put one assistant down in a good spot, then it could be worth more than the 7.
Yeah.
But I think because I have 4 assistants and
Yeah.
they're all worth 7, they kind of like even out. Whereas
Yeah.
like Sean has one where it's worth 4, and like you might only have one that's worth 3 flowers instead.
Because, yeah, like, that's what I did in the first game we played. I had one worker down and the rest worth 7. And that worked real well for me. But this time, I spent so many gems moving the watering can.
Yeah, the story.
So many
story's
gems.
really good. Billy played really aggressively with trying to cut people off with his vegetation tiles,
Yeah.
which is good because like you can play the game, but I feel like it's only because we play with Billy that we have a player at the table that would want to do that.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is very much like, I'm going to be over here, you're going to be over at that fountain, and
Did
we're
you
going to
guys-
kind of like vibe together as opposed to just fighting for control of the
Yeah.
board.
Did you play 3 or 4 players first time you
3.
played it?
3 players.
Is
But
it the
you-
same board or you lose?
Nah,
uh,
you lose
Yeah,
a tile.
but even then, I think the ratio of space to players.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I agree with you. It's close, but I think just having that extra player here playing today meant that Billy had more ability to lock things out, and that was a stronger option.
I locked things out less this game than I
The-
did in
Really?
my first game, to be
Yeah,
honest.
the board's laid out a little bit differently though.
Because
That
there
would-
are...
So we had
See,
it,
I didn't know that.
so
That
you
would
have it
definitely make a
like
difference.
2, 1, 2. So it's more like an I
Yeah.
formation.
Yeah, there's
so
a
it's kind
center.
of like there's a center.
Yeah, see, that makes it far more easy to lock people out.
But you can put it in any formation.
There was
you
also less turns in between when I got to do
Yeah.
my turns, so
Oh.
you could...
Yeah, being aggressive is kind of fun as well. I was playing Charterstone and I was really close to locking out a minion from one of the other players,
Yeah.
but it would only directly impact that one player, and I thought that was a little bit too mean because you
much.
could never get it again. It was just like gone from the game.
Well, that was the thing. I originally wanted to play this game super basic and just go flowers. Like, learn how the tile placing works to the best.
Yeah.
But the first tiles that came out for me wouldn't let me get assistance on the board, so I had to scrap that straight away because these two were already fighting over it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like I was getting very worried about not having assistance.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, oh no, I have no assistance.
But this
But-
balances that out really nicely.
Yeah, 3 players was really fun as
Yeah.
well because that's
Yeah.
when we first play tested it. You right?
No, it's just Dr.
Oh.
Carl.
Yeah.
No, welcome.
Yeah, I thought 3 players played really well. In comparison to 4 players, I think it feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
So having
Well-
3 or 4 players doesn't matter.
That's a good
Would
sign.
you
It
agree?
shows the game's balanced.
Very, very minimal change. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's just you've got a little bit more area. There's an extra fountain. So yeah, there's one extra fountain. I
Yeah.
don't think the white fountain was used, or there was one
yeah,
less
the,
purple.
I think the
fountain.
white fountain was the center fountain in
Yeah.
Cuba.
I don't know. You lose one fountain, which is not a big deal because I played no fountains this game anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good game to just like pull out, and it is Carcassonne farming
Yeah.
the board game. Like that's the only way I could describe it to you guys. And
Yeah.
like I said, you can't.
It's
it's hard
almost-
to explain the farming rule in Carcassonne until it happens.
Yeah, it's double area control because you're controlling area with your meeples, but you're controlling area with the tiles you place.
Yeah.
And it makes a very interesting meta game where you have to
Yeah.
push and pull at certain points.
I think I...
With just enough, like as I think this is really great. This just balances the game out, gives you options to come back. It's like cool. I can't get my guys onto the board, but I can stop you, get gems in the same turn, and suddenly that opens my game up to different
Yeah,
options.
and like I said, you're never going to do everything on your player board here, so you really are going, like Sean just went straight for victory points in his
Yeah.
like gems, because they're worthless. They're only good for building trees, which
Yeah.
is good. Don't get me wrong, building trees is very strong because they do get you a lot of points. But like I remember the first game, I didn't really play trees at all, and it's
Yeah.
just like I was using gems for what Sean was doing, but I think trees.
No,
are
it's very cool.
better.
Yeah.
I think I definitely needed to stop being aggressive like halfway through the game and just start building trees as well. But I kept just paying gems to move this around.
Yeah.
And just
It almost worked out
nab
for you.
things from
It
people.
was
So,
it was pretty close.
you prefer Ishtar over 5 tribes or 5 tribes over Ishtar?
it's real hard. I feel like because I've played Five Tribes a fair bit, I'd sooner play Ishtar.
Yeah.
But
Five Tribes is one of those
a
games that
great
gets
game.
yeah, it gets balanced by its chaos.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different things in the setup. You got different genies, different board
like
setup.
the-
It balances it.
I like the uniqueness. I think the genies are not overly like dependent. Like you don't have to have the genies in the game to make it good.
They're not genies.
Like or the djinns, sorry. You don't have to have djinns in the game to make it good. They're just like an extra added thing that kind of complicated a bunch of things. But
Yeah.
I mean, it gives
Yeah.
purpose to your elders instead of just having like
Yeah.
the 4 tribes.
What are you looking for?
Do we have Yamatai here?
No,
no, you
got
took
taken
it.
home.
You took it home.
I did. I
There's
think
no
yeah,
Yamatai on the shelf,
me-
which is also by Bruno Cathar. And
Yeah.
yes.
we've also got King Domino, and we've got Seven Wonders Jewel, which is also good.
Seven Wonders Jewel that we put very high up on the.
Like
I've got
list.
Queen Domino as
a
well.
good game.
which
Five
is-
Tribes. Five Tribes is a really good game, and that's what we played before this. And it is a honestly one of the most interesting mechanics in the game. I love the tile layout. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that you have to pick your things and
It's
move.
multiplayer
thing-
man color.
The hard thing is just people picking up the square that you need. But that's
Yeah.
because that's, you look at it and go, that's the best spot. Someone's taken it. Second best spot. Someone's taken it. And that's where like bidding comes down to it, which is really hard.
That's cool.
Alrighty?
That's us for today. Beck's gonna find us someone to raid if there's someone playing board games or someone we know streaming. We will be back next week with another big old board game stream. I reckon something a bit more complicated next week, but we'll see who's free to play.
Terra
Maybe. We've also then got a episode of The Estates coming out tomorrow.
We
Oh my, what a game!
have a few of us have played Innis.
I have not.
And this is
enjoyed it.
interesting, yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as some of the other people enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I think I need to play again.
You
I
what?
can't find Twitch on this stupid computer.
You guys keep chatting about games.
Um,
But yeah, The
you haven't
Estates
played
tomorrow
Innis?
morning. YouTube.
I've not played Innis, but I've
Have
heard
you
a
played
lot
Innis?
of people say it's not
I
good.
don't think so.
Innis is it's like still they're not hexagonal, they're like weird coggy
Thunderbolt.
things.
Thunderbolt
And then
the
you
board.
there's like seasons as well. Like I can't explain it, I've only played it once.
Okay.
It's been a while and it was good.
It's just push and pull and arrow to
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
I've never played it, but I've only seen bad things about it, which is why I've never gone out of my
I'll
way.
quickly look it up.
I enjoyed it. I
Alright,
definitely enjoyed
we
it.
are going to raid the MH game guys. They're playing Fog of Love. Go finger them, send them
Fog
some
of
love.
Love. What a
Hey,
great
guys.
game. What a great game. I love me some Fog of Love. Let me just.
Such a heavy box, but so beautiful.
I mean, I just can't wait to play the other scenarios.
Go finger them. We'll catch you all later.
We are out. Because it is toasty. Toasty. See ya.